finds the first four terms of the expansion of 1 plus x over 2 to the power 10 in ascending powers of x, giving each term in its simplest form. So we'll start off with 10c0, 1 to the power 10, x over 2 to the power 0. That's my first term. My second term, 10c1, 1 to the power 9, x over 2 to the power 1. That's my second term. Third term, 10c2, 1 to the power 8, x over 2 squared. That's my third term. And my fourth term will be 10c3, 1 to the power 7, x over 2 cubed. Now let's simplify each of those terms. So 10c0 is 1, 1 to the power 10 is 1, and x over 2 to the power 0 is 1. 10c1 is 10, 1 to the power 9 is 1, x over 2 to the power 1 is x over 2. 10c2 is 45, 1 to the power 8 is 1, and x over 2 all squared would be x squared over 4. Then 10c3 is 120, 1 to the power 7 is 1, and x over 2 all cubed will be x cubed over 8. And finally, to simplify all of those terms, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 10 times 1 times x over 2, well, this is 10, divided by 2, or 10 times 1 half, however you want to think about that, will be 5x. 45 times 1 times x squared over 4. I'll just write that as 45 over 4 x squared. I can't do 45 divided by 4 easily, so we'll just leave it like that. And then we've got 120 times 1 divided by 8 is 15. So that's my answer to part A. That's the first four terms of this expansion. Part B. Use your expansion to estimate the value of 1.005 to the power 10, giving my answer to 5 decimal places. So if I want to use my expansion to find this estimate, let's compare this to the expansion that I found before, which is this. Notice that they both have a power 10, which is useful. So let's compare the inside here to the inside here. What value of x would make these two things the same? So I need 1 plus x over 2 to equal 1.005. If I want to use my expansion to find an estimate for this, these two have to be equal to one another. So what value of x would make these two things the same? So subtract the 1 from both sides. I get x over 2 is equal to 0.005. Times both sides by 2, and I find that x would need to equal 0.01. So when x has this value, this will be the same thing as this. Therefore, substituting 0.01 into this expansion will give me an estimate for this. So let's do that. 1 plus 5 times 0.01 plus 45 over 4 times 0.01 squared plus 15 times 0.01 cubed. And if I type that into my calculator, and if I'm going to round that to 5 decimal places, I'll get 1.05114. That's my estimation for 1.005 to the power 10.